Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me, as always,
Eric Icarus.
Eric.
What's up, dude?
Oh, I got a burp. I'm so sorry. You can find us on the gram at REC Podcast. You can follow myself at Roman REC Podcast, and you can follow yourself.
Gulag_J_Wheelden.
Sweet. You can also check us out at REC Comics, where we're selling cool collectibles. What other types of things are we selling? I guess that just encompasses everything.
Yeah, everything.
Really. Comics.
Yeah. Comics,
toys.
Yep.
Sometimes we have cups.
I've seen it.
Yep. So check us out there and
make some deals with my main man over here.
Woo.
Holidays are coming up.
I'm gonna have some hot Star Wars toys coming up. Hot Star Wars toys.
Really?
Yes, I am. I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
You have any Fett Man?
Yeah, I do have a couple Fets. That'll be going up. We're Fett to Jet, bro. All right. Fett to Jet, MacGruber.
I'm stoked for it. It's gonna be awesome,
dude.
What's up?
I watched Mulan. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna start off with something a little heavier and weird, but no, we're gonna start with some Mulan. Yeah, it's now included in the Disney Plus package.
Okay.
This was the whole. Do you want to watch it for $30 at a Disney Premium,
right?
Do you want to wait till December when they told you for real it's gonna be free?
Yeah.
Or at least included. So my wife and I, who are huge, everybody in our family, we're huge Mulan fans. We waited because we're cheap, and boom, watched it. It was good. It wasn't great.
Right.
There's a lot of really cool stuff about it, but it's very different than the Disney animated one.
So no Mushu talking dragon.
Definitely no Mushu talking dragon. Although it would have been funny just to have Eddie Murphy's voice in there for
just
literally no reason, because at least in the animated one you have some people of Asian descent voicing,
right.
and then obviously Eddie Murphy, who is apparently a guardian ancestor of which just raises questions.
It raises a lot of questions.
Raises a lot of questions.
So was it too different to the animated one then? Like just too many differences?
It was just like I felt like a lot more differences. This one felt the most to me, and I haven't seen all of the live action Disney ones, but of the ones I'd seen, this one felt like it took the most liberties.
Okay.
Because obviously the ones I've seen, with the exception of Lion King that I haven't, are the animated ones I've seen a lot. So I've seen Aladdin. Beauty and the Beast is arguably my favorite Disney movie. That one's good. And then now this one, which Mulan is, like I said, it plays a lot. It played a lot in our house before our kids were born.
For sure.
So yeah, this one took the most liberties. There's a lot of cool action, but there's also...
So the sword plays pretty good?
Yeah, sword plays good. The hand fighting is all good, but it's just very different in a lot of ways. And then...
So is it playing more to like straight on traditional Chinese storytelling? Like... You're getting less kiddie stuff and maybe more...
Not that I'm aware of, to be honest. Yeah, because I don't know because this is based on it's my understanding that this is based on a Chinese story.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know the original because obviously I can't imagine it really paints the Mulan character in such a good light. Because they really stress that
it's not good to have a vajayjay.
Yeah, and then being true, is stressed in there. It's like, man, I don't know. She's lucky. I'm just gonna say she's lucky she saved China. Okay, she's lucky she saved China. Okay, if this had just been like,
but who's gonna save China from us?
Yeah, that's right.
We need a Mulan.
Yeah. I thought that was Donald Trump.
Oh man! So you give it a solid what? B minus.
For me, it's that C plus B minus. It's dancing there. There's nothing really wrong with it per se, except for the fact that
maybe you like the animated one so much.
Yes,
this was kind of like a letdown.
Yeah, it is a letdown, especially given the whole. It's going to come out in May. Okay, the virus or March. The virus hits,
right? And
there was just a lot of.
I find it very odd.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory here.
Yeah, I'm sure the thread is out there for this specific.
And I'm totally joking.
Yeah. It's just, and there were some CG scenes in there that I was like,
it seemed very.
I was like, why even show this? Like,
it's not even rendered.
It just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good in a lot of scenes.
Right.
But there was a lot of fun to it. Like, it was fun to watch as a family.
Okay,
it was fun to
so
watch.
it wasn't like a total letdown. I mean, it's funny. Like a lot of people, I've heard these live action Disney movies compared to the animated versions. I'm either hearing people love them,
yeah,
or they're like, I don't care for these.
Yeah.
I loved the Jungle Book.
Okay, that's one of the few you've seen, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great. Favreau.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was I think Bill Murray was a good casting choice for Baloo. So I think a lot of the voice cast made that movie for me.
Yeah.
And Beauty and the Beast, I think, is just better.
Yeah.
It's just way better than the animated one. I think the storytelling's paced out better.
You know, the stuff that they added to it made the animated one make a little bit more sense.
Sure.
Especially with the whole thing of like, if the Beast is a prince,
right,
who is he the prince of, if not these people?
Yeah, right. And who are the where are the parents at?
Yeah.
You know? Like, and basically this old hag is trying to make an example out of this 12-year-old kid at this point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
He's super young at this point. I don't know. But again, I did enjoy it. I think the message there is pretty good. You know?
It's
okay to stay in an abusive relationship as long as the love is true.
Interesting, kids. I don't know that you should listen to that. I don't know that you should listen to that.
Don't listen to that.
I'd be curious to watch it with you because the Mulan was ripe with many inappropriate jokes.
Okay,
it would be a lot of fun to crack a couple beers
and go at it.
Yeah, and just have fun watching because it is ridiculous in moments, but it's fun.
How was Aladdin? I didn't get around to seeing
Aladdin. I thought was really good. I think that they
did improve upon.
Yeah, there were some things that improved upon, and you just have to say, hey, this isn't going to be as good as Robin Williams.
No,
there's just no way. No. But Will Smith doesn't try to be Robin. He's just
Big Willie.
He brings the jiggy and he brings his charisma.
Sure,
and it totally works.
Does he do any like weird inside jokes like jiggy style, getting jiggy with it or anything?
No, nothing that like off. Nothing that like dated. But like when he's doing the Never Had a Friend Like Me, I think there's like a part where he's like,
oh nice,
he's like beatboxing.
Okay,
so
bring a little hood to it.
Yeah, he does sing a little, but it's definitely not his strong suit. But he does do a really good job, and you like his genie a lot.
That's cool. I wonder how that movie played in like the Middle East. I wonder if they even released it.
I can't even imagine that they did.
They're all watching it like kill Will Smith.
Disney is for everything. Is represents everything they hate except old Disney and the whole
the mild racism.
Yeah, it's just a gentle racism that
wistful racism.
Yeah, not a good look there.
It's funny Disney. Like when I run into like older people, like I'm talking 60s, I'm talking 70s.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, in their 70s, they really love those older kind of racists.
Yeah,
and it's like, and they laugh super hard at those parts. And and I would always question like, why is that so funny to you? And it's like, it was you just had to be there. It was a product of the time.
Yeah, not to swipe it aside, but if you think about it, especially when you you see the people now who are, like you said, in their 70s and above and whatever, like they definitely came from like a harder time.
Sure.
And I bet you that's like one of the few times they saw laughed. Maybe with their family.
Yeah.
That's
true. We got to laugh at those Chinamen.
Yeah, stuff like that. I'm not excusing anything, but like
there was one good moment when they were starving in the Dust Bowl.
That kind of stuff, so like it's hard to like, you got to know why it's wrong, but like I don't judge them for like, because I could see that very easily.
It's crazy how Disney went from kind of this mildly racist company to very progressive.
Oh my God, so progressive
in their newer movies, and I think that's great.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's like the sins of the father thing, or
I think it is. I think a little bit, but like, and there's also money to be made in making up for your mistakes.
Sure.
So it's just like it gotta go hand in hand.
They have Pride Day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that's where it started.
Pride at the park.
And then just started rolling with it.
Totally.
Do you think Walt Disney had his head frozen?
I don't know enough about those weird things. I've heard that he got his head frozen, but I don't know to what end. Like to put on.
It's in the Disney vault.
Yeah, it's just there.
Locked away in the Disney vault.
Yeah,
next with to Aladdin 5
and Michael Eisner's corpse,
Jim Henson's corpse too.
Oh my gosh,
he wouldn't sell.
Yeah. Collect me.
But okay, I might check this out with
you
with a few beers.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll make AJ watch it.
Yeah, put the kids to sleep.
Tell him we're gonna watch Jackie Brown, and then we'll watch Mulan instead. He'll be so mad.
And the other thing is, he doesn't listen to this, so we're gonna get him.
Yeah, or at least not this far. I think he lets it play for a few minutes.
Yeah. He's like, listen to it, and then well, see if he gets the shout out.
He's like, bruh, I saw that, guys. Some weird news from Warner Entertainment in a year full of weird news from Warner Entertainment. Parent company is AT&T. They don't seem to know what to do with Warner Brothers or with DC Comics. We keep bringing them up for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Last week we talked about how they're going to simultaneously release Wonder Woman on streaming on HBO Max
on Christmas Day
and theaters, the ones that are open. So they also have announced that all of their 2021 films are going to be released simultaneously as well. So I think it's just starting to come down to like, hey guys, we can't have all these movies on our
We're
books.
backing up. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like we're getting backed up here.
Yeah,
we need to start putting this out.
We thought we were going to be back, and we're not. But I think it's incredibly short-sighted.
Yes, that's the best way to put it.
And I don't think it sticks around. But we don't know how long this pandemic's going to continue. What the the real efficacy of the vaccine. So all of those things are playing into this,
right?
And I get it from their standpoint, but it's definitely a kick to the nuggets for the industry. To the industry,
it is, man. I'm really upset about the Wonder Woman one. Yeah. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'm excited to. I am not gonna stream it. I am gonna wait to see it in the theater.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if ours are gonna open back up by Christmas.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm gonna wait if they don't, because I suggest that our viewers and listeners wait.
Yeah.
Don't give in to the streaming temptation. I would wait to go see it in the theater. It's such an event. You can stream it and then go see it in the theater, but it loses a lot of the magic.
Both. Yeah, at least do
the
both.
The anticipation, the excitement is gone.
Because, but man, I mean, we just want something comic book in the theater so bad.
I get it.
And we've been waiting for Wonder Woman for so long. As while I agree with you that they should, people should watch it in the theaters.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be hard for me not to watch Wonder Woman. Because
we might have to.
Because with this, it's included in HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
My understanding is only for 30 days.
Oh, okay.
So after 30 days, it then becomes a pay-per-view situation.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
it's Warner Brothers' gift from Christmas.
Kind of, yeah. They're definitely trying to spin it to their advantage.
Right.
And then I think they're going to get around. You can't use a 7-day free trial for it.
Oh,
yeah. So anything that's a 7-day free trial account will not have access to Wonder Woman, is my understanding.
Ooh, dude, the sly dogs.
Yeah, you have to at least do a month.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So give us a month.
Yeah.
So what does this entail here? Are we gonna the Batman?
No, because remember that had already been pushed to 2022.
Okay.
So some notable movies that are going to simultaneously release, and they kind of left some language in a couple articles that I read where it was like, it may be later in the year. Could be on a case by case basis.
Sure.
But it sounds like initially this is the plan. But movies that include Dune, Matrix 4.
I forgot they were even doing that.
Yep. Godzilla King Kong.
Oh, I'm stoked for that one.
Yeah. And I think it's Godzilla versus King Kong.
Godzilla v King Kong.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen, right?
They're going to have the same mom.
Yeah, they're going to same mom.
Yeah, they're going to have the same mom.
You're killing Martha.
Yeah. Mothra.
You're killing Mothra. Oh, yeah. There it is.
We got it.
It's going to be what? It's going to be a 10-minute fight scene.
There we go. Yep. Mortal Kombat, which I forgot they were doing.
I
don't know anybody who's in it. Space Jam with LeBron James. The Suicide Squad.
Oh no! So is that in the can?
Oh yeah, it's done, dude. Oh yeah,
James Gunn's done with that.
Yep, he's done with it.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So, and then he's producing that. Oh my God, what's the John Cena show? He's producing John Cena's character in an HBO Max show.
Oh, okay.
And I'm drawing a complete blank on who he is. But, just to name a few. So those are some of the major titles that they say, or that can be released simultaneously.
Mortal Kombat, I'm kind of curious about them. I didn't even know they were doing it.
We talked about it, but it was like, hey, they're doing Mortal Kombat.
Oh, no, okay. Are you? Did you like the original?
I a lot of parts of it.
Right.
It's again, from the game to that, it's just like so different than what I thought.
It's like the
game was
Mulan.
about.
It's like Mulan,
and it's. Yeah, it was just bad acting. It was bad CG. It was the best of a bad situation.
It was like the best USA movie that they can put on the big screen, or like the sci-fi movies. You know what I mean?
And I mean, Christopher Lambert as Raiden makes no sense. I'm down again.
Yeah,
just put his blind self again in the white wig. Which was like so weird because like Raiden didn't even have like long hair in the game.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Because Raiden is the thunder god for the Chinese culture or Japanese culture. It's an Asian culture.
Yeah, an Asian culture. Yeah.
And I just thought that was a bit. That is the definition of whitewashing.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't know. I think this could be good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of, if it's rated R.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah, it should be, and then there should be like real consequences. Like people should get killed in these fights in an interesting way.
Yeah, and a real. I mean, that's got to be their.
Yeah.
That's their tag right
there.
Yeah.
Let's just fatality. We don't need any of the weird stuff, the animalities.
No, the babalities.
Yeah.
Just I want to see some.
Don't make it funny. Like take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like have it be like this. Like have it be a kumite.
Yeah.
And have it be like have ramification. Like
totally.
set up. This universe, because like the gaming universe is so rich.
It's massive.
So rich.
And it's actually kind of a cool story.
Yeah. And a reason to give us another video game.
Yeah, there you go.
And DC exists in that universe
Yes,
too.
It
Obviously,
does.
it's Warner's. So that DC Mortal Kombat video game was actually pretty fun. Remember that? That was pretty fun.
Yeah, we played that a lot. Deathstroke was my dude.
Yeah,
man.
Deathstroke's your guy. Deathstroke's your guy.
Yeah, it's funny. We bring up Mortal Kombat. I think it's funny how we all look like a bunch of broke Mortal Kombat characters.
Do we?
Because we're walking around with the hoods and the coronavirus mask.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, like when it started to get real steampunky with like Noob Saibot. Remember Noob Saibot?
I do remember Noob Saibot.
Yeah, Smoke.
And Smoke. Yeah. No.
I haven't played all of the Mortal Kombats, but one and two for sure.
3, I played to 3.
I can't remember.
Striker was my favorite. Everyone makes fun of me when I play Striker.
He was like a wiener, but he had a gun.
I was destroying people with Striker.
Because he's got those grenades. And he's got the pistol. He's a good long range.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a guy who likes cheese. You're a guy who likes to cheat at fighting games.
I'm Mary McCheese when it comes to fighting games, baby. That's interesting. But I think some of those movies, yes, I think it'll work perfect for the simultaneous cast.
I think Mortal Kombat, it helps. Might help. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the same type of situation where it's like, for 30 days it's included in HBO Max. Because I don't know. None of this marketing makes sense to me. Like, hey, we're going to push. Yeah,
it doesn't.
We're going to push this to our service that only costs $10 a month.
Yeah. I know. I'm with you, dude. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Because I don't feel like you're not going to get new people on for Suicide Squad that didn't already sign up for Wonder Woman.
Right.
There's, I don't know. It's a cool thing to do.
Seems back-ass.
Yes,
honestly.
And then somewhere in the middle, first quarter, maybe second quarter, we're gonna get Justice League. You're not gonna get if they're gonna do that, they're either gonna get Wonder Woman or they're gonna wait to get Wonder Woman until Justice League comes out.
Right.
It's.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I get that 5-part Zack Snyder Justice League.
Yeah.
Like he's like doing the Civil War. I don't know. I am very curious, and we are gonna. I think we got to make that a viewing party.
You're telling me that there's a world in which we have to have a nearly 5-hour cut of Justice League, and Infinity War and Endgame's like 5 hours.
That's 2 movies.
Yeah. And I'm saying I don't know.
2 different movies, and then we're gonna get this movie we've already seen.
Are you gonna get us anything even close to as good Infinity War or
who knows?
Or
I never ever say ever.
Yeah.
So I mean, Zack Snyder might pull it out, man, and we might all be like, "Wow, this is it."
Yeah.
This blows Marvel out of the water.
I just
doubt it.
It's funny because what if Zach doesn't even want to do it? He's like, look, we just got to do it so they'll quit hashtagging me.
I'm
done opening my phone and seeing release a Snyder cut. He's
like, look, I just want to go back to being the snide man.
Yeah, just down on the snide. Yeah.
So I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting 2021. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna put it that way. I'm just gonna roll with things, man. That's it. That's all I gotta do.
I I don't know what to say. I have no expectations for anything anymore. I'm just happy when things are good. And
I'm happy when things are okay.
Okay, there you go.
Going
Yeah,
with okay.
Yeah. Well, when the day goes smooth and only my back hurts a little, like that's a good day.
And
that
I'm
was a
still
good day.
breathing. It's okay.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm stressing about Black Widow.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
I don't know. I just want to see it.
I do too.
Like that one. I will definitely do the double, or I'll pay for it on if they put that on for $30 on Disney,
have to do it.
I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Get your dad over. We'll get a couple people over. Really make it worth it.
That'd be cool.
And then I would go to the theater and watch it because I have to.
It's a Marvel spectacle. You got to watch it.
Because in that vein.
Yes.
We have gotten confirmation that the woman who is playing Yelena, the blonde Black Widow, will be in Hawkeye.
Okay.
And we've seen set images with Clint Barton and Kate Bishop.
Oh,
the
new one, yeah.
And I put it out of my head that oh my god, what is her name? Haley Steinfeld is playing her. I forgot all about that, but yeah, like you showed them like in this subway with bows and arrows.
Hey.
So, yeah, dang, I put it out of my head that Kate Bishop was going to be in the Hawkeye thing. Yeah. And that it was Haley Steinfeld.
Hey.
Yeah. So it was cool to see that image.
Cool.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh wait, I knew these things. These are all things I was aware of.
It's all coming back to me.
Yeah. So, but it's good to get some Marvel news.
Yes.
It's definitely good to get some Marvel news.
I know they've been real low key.
Yeah.
Super low key this year. What have you heard besides that?
Yeah, I mean, this was just good stuff. It's just all a lot of like, hey, guys, they've been. I think we did talk about this in the show how DC's really trying to shine this year. And I mean, again, then why not? Then why not release Wonder Woman in a year where we didn't get a really satisfying comic movie? At least I can't recall one.
Yeah. They could have owned it.
Just end the year and be like, hey guys, remember Wonder Woman came out in 2020.
Remember, we did this for you.
Yeah. I mean, they can say that. Yeah. They can say that.
Yep.
Eric, I wanted to ask you because I came across something and I'm gonna have to go off camera to go get it. But I want to ask you about a good find, be it for your personal collection of vinyl, and you do collect a very small amount of comics and toys yourself.
I do, yes.
Maybe something that you were getting for your dad because your dad's a big collector.
He is, yeah.
Can you give me a story where you found something and I think I just got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down.
Okay.
And then
let's see if he matches.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see, but I think I got it. But tell me a story where you got a good deal on something and you were really excited while I go off camera.
Okay. So there was a time when my dad was buying lots of comic books, and we would go to these kind of smaller comic book local stores, and he saw this Loki bust. Was this it?
Yeah.
Nailed it. Okay, you got it. And he fell in love with it. He was like, this is so cool. Kind of not in the budget at the time. This was a long time ago, and got 2 kids. Yeah, probably not in the budget to get. And about 10 years, 12 years later, went to the same comic book store. Just it was right around Christmas time, and just happened to look down and see that exact same bust.
Yeah,
and it was of Loki, and just being like, wow,
yeah,
this is still here,
and for retail.
Retail $60.
Yeah, the guy didn't even jack it up.
Nothing.
It was a
Same
nice
price.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down. I wrote Loki here
Yep.
because I remember you telling me because you called me and you're like, dude, does he have this statue? I don't think he's got this one. Is this a good price? I was like, yeah, dude, that's like what it cost when it came out. Yeah. If you don't buy it for me.
Yeah, for sure. I'll get it back to you.
Yeah.
And I just was shocked that it was. I was like, this is the same one.
Yeah,
this is the same one. And yeah, it was probably the best gift I've ever given someone, just to see his face, because not just because it was a character you loved, but like. It was like, wow, you remembered that.
Yeah.
It was sort of just all these cool emotions going through his head. So that was the big one for me.
I didn't, when I was going to ask you this question, that didn't come into my mind until I asked it on the show. So yeah, I remember you because that's such a great find.
Yeah.
Like your dad owes us so much for the cool statue collection that we put together for him.
Yeah, God,
and not like anything like he doesn't owe us money. He just like props because he's got such a great Thor statue collection. The Warriors 3 and Hela, Enchantress.
God, that one's cool.
That Loki. Ulick. Like,
oh god,
dude, he's got so many good statues.
Oh
my god,
his Odin one is BA too.
Yeah, the Odin one is awesome. The Destroyer armor,
and he's even got the Frog Thor.
Frog Thor, yep.
Literally, this man loves Thor.
Oh yeah. But he's a coward and won't buy the stuff that he wants, so we gotta get.
Yeah, we gotta sneak out Black Ops style.
But I mean, it's a very impressive collection. That Enchantress statue, I told him, I was like, I want this statue later. This is mine. I love this freaking statue.
It is pretty cool.
Because I got it because I special ordered it for. I should have bought me one too. Because they're only like 500 of them.
Oh,
they're so rare. Yeah, like I had got an email about them because it was an online exclusive. You could only order it online.
Yeah.
And dude, they're so rare now. I should have bought two.
And it's cool because he's doing the Stevie Nicks fingers.
Yeah. Oh, it's so great. What kind of sparked this question for me is I've been going through some of the collection stuff that's still in boxes that I'm going through, and I wanted to show you guys because I thought it was cool. I put it on my personal Instagram at Roman RAC Podcast. But it was this really cool cult classics David action figure from the Lost Boys. I love this, and I still have all of the price stickers on it because, and I don't think I'm going to take them off because it tells a really fun story.
It's a cool story.
So these, I can't. NECA is the king of these very lifelike sculpts,
especially back then.
Because I mean, this was probably I think like 2007.
Oh wow,
something like that, and 80s film, but for retail it was $14.99. Okay, and then at some point it became $9.98, and then at a later point I found this in a bin, and it was take 50% off the lowest sticker price. So I got this for like $5. This is a rare figure right now, because it's just hard to find.
This is before. This was definitely still at a time when this was niche.
Yes,
very niche.
I couldn't get these at my comic book store. You had to get it at Spencer's or Suncoast.
Media Play.
I don't even think Hot Topic was selling these at the time.
No.
Media Play, yeah. But this was just a fun story, and I was gonna take the stickers off, but I think I'm gonna keep them on.
Leave them on, man.
But this is a great find.
Funny. Yeah.
I love, you can see there's a bunch behind Eric here, a bunch of movie action figures, a bunch of cult classics, and I love movie stuff. And for the money, like
I've always been back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric doesn't notice things. And they're just great for the price.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Like if they were $30 a piece, I wouldn't buy them. It's just more.
Some of them,
there would be like the Crows,
the Slimer.
The Ghostbusters.
So awesome, bro.
But maybe not all of the Terminators.
No.
But there would be some. But I love a good find.
Oh, totally.
It's always cool to get it, and it's
especially
always
when
worth
you're
the story.
Not expecting this thing to jump up and be so gnarly.
Yes, because I don't think I saw it when I was looking for it.
Oh no,
and then
you weren't looking for this.
Well, I was because I like these. Yes, yeah. But it's
okay.
It's not something I actively hunt. Like, I'm going to go into Suncoast once a month. If it's there, cool. If it's not, whatever. And those places are such a mess.
They were
everywhere.
A lot of for those who don't remember, Suncoast pop culture store. Right?
Yeah,
that's the best way I could describe a movie store.
If you couldn't find a movie, a Blockbuster or at Best Buy, if you went to Suncoast, you were going to pay $30 for a DVD.
For your Donnie Darko DVD.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, which we have a Donnie Darko toy over there.
Because, I remember that was a very cult film.
Oh, completely.
And I remember whoever brought it to the crew found it at Suncoast, and they paid like $30 for the DVD because no one knew about that movie. So it was a very niche store, but they had such cool action figures, posters.
Yeah, posters were cool. Yeah,
a lot of people would get their anime there. I remember they had that big old anime section.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, because it was like what Radio Shack is to like a hardware store. It was that for Media Play. Just a smaller version of Media Play.
Yeah, it just had harder to find stuff.
Yeah.
And you had to really be a fan of that stuff to go there. But I remember finding that first wave of Marvel Legends there for nothing.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Nothing. I bought that whole wave there for my dad for $20.
Yeah.
Like something maybe a little more, but something ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
And I remember having seen so many Toads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember the first wave was Toad, Thor, Cap, and Iron Man, right?
No.
Or Hulk.
Hulk. Yeah, no Thor.
No
Thor was in wave 2 or 3.
That's right. So Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, and then Toad.
Yeah. There's such a you're gonna open with Toad?
Remember we were laughing about that.
To be fair.
No Wolverine.
Yeah. To be fair, Toad is a great looking figure.
It is interesting.
And the only Toad Marvel Legend.
It's the only one. Doesn't look like any Toad that I've seen in the comic.
No, it looks like the original Toad.
Oh, with but his face is very...
The face looks a little bit more 70s.
Right.
They had look a little
deformed.
bit more like that later.
Yeah, and he's eating a frog, I believe, in the Legends, or he's holding it.
He's definitely holding it. I think it's his friend.
Okay. But yeah, I just thought that was odd. But yeah, I'm getting nostalgia chills.
Yes, exactly. And that's why I wanted to bring this up. And to kind of close out the show, I guess, is that the nostalgia... Like, that's why I collect figures.
Yes.
I love the story that's associated with this.
Big time.
I love the memory. Like, my memory can be crap so much. But I have a very legitimate memory of, like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like, for $5? Yeah, I'll buy this for $5.
And it takes you back to who you were at that time.
Yes.
And what was going on. And
the hunt.
The hunt.
You know?
This is before you could go on eBay and get whatever you wanted. eBay was a very, like, weird kind of, like, black market thing almost.
These are my stuffed heads.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, that's what this is. This is my lions, my stuff from
really
the
like
Serengeti.
to meet this moose.
Yeah. To the hunt, Eric. To the hunt. Kids, that's our show.
Oh, we did fake drinks and we could have easily went.
We could have, yeah. No, it's too late now. It's too late. It's not happening. Kids, that's our show. If you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment. I would love to hear somebody post give us a cool story. And it doesn't have to be comics. It can be, if you're a car guy, you found this piece you wanted for your car. If you were building a DeLorean, did you find the wing doors? Okay,
yes.
Just give us a little story of like a time you found a collectible where it was like, man,
this is me. This was put here for me.
Yes, only I would find this.
Yes,
and you can tell me if I should take these stickers off. I don't think I'm going to because I like the story and it's like the only one I have that has price stickers on it too, so it'll bug me a little. But
that's true.
But I like the story.
Yeah.
Eric, do you have any final thoughts for us today?
Yeah. You know, I think talking about nostalgia, kind of going back in nostalgia with these live action Disney movies.
A very nostalgia episode.
Yeah, I think, that's cool. And this year's been really bad, but I think when, 10 years from now, we're going to find one or two things we loved about this year. Mm-hmm. So just focus on the good right now, people.
Totally.
There's still good out there. So just focus on that right now. We're going to get through it.
Nice, heavy. Kids, that is our show. I have been your humble host, Roman Chavez.
I'm still Eric Icarus.
And we will catch you on the next podcast.